3. This car kind of looks like, ever met a girl that is so beautiful? She's standing over there, she's beautiful, everything looks okay about her, she's just perfect, she's beautiful, but until she opens her mouth and put me to pale. Now, if you haven't done so, please go to the channel, subscribe, ring that bell notification, browse through the channels and see our videos. And for now, let's check out our video. Welcome to another one. Now, this is not an SUV. It's a compact crossover. It crosses between a hatchback and an SUV or a high-bodied vehicle. But anyway, there is no commonly agreed upon a definition of the word SUV, and the usage or the term SUV varies or depend on the country. Okay, now I am gonna try to come up with my own explanation using illustration of what an SUV is. Yep. This is a Lamborghini Urus. It's an SUV. It combines sports activity and utility activity. So it's an SUV. This is not an SUV. It's a high-bodied utility vehicle. It's not a sports car. This DBX is a sports car, an SUV. Hi, but the rear, no man, the rear is ugly. But anyway, let's continue. Like the name suggests, this is a Corolla Cross, so it's not an SUV. It is crossing between a hatchback and an SUV or an high-bodied vehicle. It's not. Anyway, by now I hope you get me. If you've got another definition or explanation of what an SUV is, please feel free to leave the comment on the comment section. And now let's go check out the EcoSport. Our car here today is not an SUV, it's just a high-bodied hatchback. This is basically a crossover between what I think the Ford Fiesta and the Ford Kuga. Yeah, it's basically the cross in between those two. It's not an SUV. So now, before anything else, let's just walk around it. What you're looking at here right now is the entry level, the Ambient. It's got the 1.5 liter inline 3 cylinders that produces 91 kilowatts and 150 newton meters of torque. So what Ford did is that they took the entry level, did nothing in the interior, and go and pimp the exterior like they normally do with their Ford Rangers. You know, we've got so many Ford Rangers, the Storm Track and whatnot, and the difference will be just the paint and whatnot. And in this one, the same thing applies. This one is called the Black Pack or Black Edition or Black, whatever you want to call it. What they did is that, as you can see, those lines on the bonnet over there, they are part of the Black Pack. As you can see, the grille is blacked out in a glossy black. It's part of the Black Pack. You don't get that in any other variant. And then, as you can see, look at the headlights over there. They are normal lights. There's no xenon here, no LED. There's not even a daytime driving lights because it's an entry level. The line continues on the side, as you can see. Also, the mirror cover are also blacked out. The mag wheels is 16 inches alloy. The Ambient entry level, the normal one, has got 16 inches steel wheel, but when you upgrade to a Black Pack, you get them in alloy. But otherwise, they only change the car and the exterior. Continuing with the Black Pack trims, the roof rails are blacked out as well. You've got a black roof, although it's not a sunroof, it doesn't open, but at least it's black. On top is painted black. The spare wheel cover at the back there is also black. I've already mentioned the mag wheels are also blacked out, and I like the black is because it's glossy black. One thing that stands out for me for this model, the Black Pack, you can get it in different colors. I've seen orange, I've seen gray, I've seen white, I've seen reddish, but I think it is much more outstanding and looks very much beautiful in white, because white contrasts well with black, so it allows those black trims to be visible. Look at the headlights right now here, the surroundings, you know, it just makes it looks, you know, aggressive. It give it that, you know, that what can I say? It makes it look aggressive and demand attention. So if you are to buy a Black Pack and Ambient, I would recommend you buy the white one, because white one is better. Now, before we jump into the interior, let me quickly tell you something. The Ford EcoSport comes in Ambient, special edition, the Ambient Black, and also it comes in Trends special edition, Trend Active, and then the top of the spec is the titanium. Titanium has got much more features than all of them combined. You can go for titanium. And one thing that I think you must know as well, that covers all across all the Ford EcoSport, they all don't have a reverse camera. You only get sensors, the tweet when you reverse. So the traditional drivers can rely on their side mirrors and the rear view mirror in the car. No reverse cameras as well. Now, here's the saddest thing about buying a Ford EcoSport. This is the reason why I would never buy this car. It does not come standard with service plan. You have to pay extra for you in order to get a service plan. But don't worry, I've got a way for you to buy the Ford EcoSport with service plan. I'm gonna tell you before the end of this video. So now, at least it comes with 4 years, 120,000 kilometers, a manufacturer warranty, and also it comes with 4 years unlimited kilometers for a corrosion warranty. Yeah, at least you've got that, but you have to buy the service plan. And then I am going to tell you how to do that. You have to stick around in this video, watch until the end, then you will know how to buy the Ford EcoSport with a service plan. Yes. Now let's go at the back and check out the boot space, and obviously the back seat and the front. That silver thing you see over there is not a light, it's just there for the show. It's your door handle basically. The boot space is about 352 liters of the boot space. That translates to 2 large suitcases and 2 small bags. So basically when you travel long distances to your home province, yeah, we know you are not in Gauteng, you're not born here, you just here, come here for work. So at least you can fit 2 suitcases and two bags when you go back home, like me when I go back to Limpopo. Now let's check the front of the car and see what it has to offer. Never mind me touching on those glossy side mirrors, they just look attractive. This is the interior of the EcoSport. This one is an automatic derivative, obviously because the Black Edition is not available in any other derivative except automatic. Here you've got your normal aircon over there. The seats are not leather, they are cloth material, no sunroof of any kind whatsoever. Yeah, and the back seat looks, at least the rear people can electronically operate their windows, but otherwise it's just normal, the same in your normal Ambient DJ. No aircon vents, no USB ports at the back, nothing, only in the front. And this is how the front looks from the back. Now let's talk about another one of the most boring thing about this car. There are so many. Is the infotainment display. Look at it, it's very, very small, about 4.2 inches. It's so small. No reverse camera, no touch with buttons all over it and plasticky all over it. The dashboard is plasticky. Now it comes to the radio, plasticky, the buttons all over it. When you press it's kotlo. So yeah, but at least that 4.2 inches display comes with Ford Sync 1. Yeah, and Ford Sync 1 gives you, just to mention a few, Bluetooth. It gives you auxiliary options. You're able to connect your phone or via Bluetooth or via cable. At least you've got those options, and other things that will be unnecessary for you. But otherwise, and also the steering wheel, at least it's a multi-function steering wheel. And then as part of the Sync 1, you also have voice command control. You can command or control things like your aircon or the radio via your voice, at least as part of Sync 1. You've got your cruise control on the steering wheel over there. You've got your phone control. You can answer or make a phone call on your steering wheel, at least on the multifunction steering wheel. You've got those things, at least, yeah. But otherwise, I'd rather upgrade to a Trend. But the problem is that the Trend doesn't come with Black Pack, and Black Pack or Black Edition is beautiful. Now let me tell you about the features of this car. Basically, as I said before in the beginning of this video, The Black Pack or the Black Edition is basically the Ambient, so there's no changes. You still get your 4.2 touchscreen with Ford Sync 1 technology. I've just spoken about it. You also have the electronic windows for the front people only, rear people. You've got your power steering, your Bluetooth, USB, fog lights rear and front, and 16 inches steel wheel, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. The best thing is the ground clearance, which is 206 millimeters, but otherwise that's it. And then on the safety side, you've got your ABS, electronic brake assist, stability control, 6 airbags. Thank God there's 6 airbags. Most cars entry level is 2 airbags, so pick up to Ford for this one. You've got the PDCs or the tweet for the front, for the rear only, and then also you've got your remote central locking. No keyless entry here. Keyless entry, go to the top one, the titanium. Now here are the 3 reasons why I wouldn't buy this car. Probably this is the reasons why you wouldn't buy this car as well. Number 1, there is no any upgrade of any kind in the interior. Number 2, the infotainment display is just plain boring. Number 3, this car kind of looks like, ever met a girl that is so beautiful? She's standing over there, she's beautiful, everything looks okay about her, she's just perfect, she's beautiful, but until she opens her mouth and put me to in Japan. This is the kind of girl, this EcoSport is that kind of girl, because what Ford did is that they took it and then make it beautiful only in the outside. They did not do anything in the interior. Okay, but otherwise the bonus is that it comes in automatic, so at least you've got an automatic car, Yeah, but if you are to buy this car, buy the white one, but I don't recommend it, because really a beautiful girl with no brains, I'd rather go for her friend who is a trend, which is I'm going to tell you about right now. A better alternative from the Ambient and the Ambient Black Edition is a Trend, but this one is a Trend Active. What they did here is nothing spectacular. All they did was the same as they did in the Ambient, is the black grille, black surrounding and the headlights, redesigned mag wheel, black wheel arches, black mirrors over there. At least this one in the interior, you get an 8-inch infotainment display. Just like in the previous one, you still get your remote central locking. You get your seats in half cloth, half leather material. You get your black roof, your black roof rails is basically still the same. Now I'm going to tell you the features that makes the Trend Active stand out from the normal one. Starting from the bonnet, at least this one is an EcoBoost. It's a 1.0 liter inline 3 cylinders engine that is turbocharged, and it produces 92 kilowatts. Meanwhile, the Ambient produced 91 kilowatts, so the difference is only 1 kilowatt. At least this one you've got 170 newton meters of torque, which is about 20 newton meters of torque difference from the Ambient. And then it's a 6-speed automatic derivative that drives only the front wheels. You can also get it in manual if you want. And then also you've got electric windows for both rear people and the front people. You've got cruise control. At least here you've got xenon headlights with LED projector. You've got the LED daytime driving lights. You've got now 17 inches alloy, and your seats are partial cloth, partial leather. At least you've got those things. Now let's talk about the cost of ownership for the Ambient Black Pack. Anyway, Black Pack or Black Edition is an added extra that is added on the Ambient. Ambient automatic variant starts from 331,800, and then you add 15,000 on top of that for the Black Pack, which is going to be 346,800. If you take this on 35% balloon, 6 years and 10% interest rates, you are only going to pay 5,188. And then if we can factor in the cost of the insurance, which is down on my profile, is going to be around 900, with the total cost of ownership for this car is going to be around 6,088 rand. and then you can add your own petrol and whatever. So probably you're gonna spend plus minus 7.5. I don't know, it's depending on how you drive. So these are not actual figures but estimation based on my profile. Oh yeah, before I go, I almost forgot my promise to you. Remember I said if you watched until the end, I will tell you how to buy the Ford EcoSport with a service as part of the package. Yeah, basically Ford does not sell the EcoSport with service as standard. You have to pay extra, and you pay plus minus 8,000. Now if you want to buy it with an extra, unfortunately it can't be brand new. You have to buy it as a demo. I saw a demo going for 340,000 with service. That's 4 years, 60,000 kilometers. Yes, or else you have to buy it as a used car, but make sure that is within the same year and is a very, very low mileage. For example, you can buy it as a 3-month-old car, or maybe under 10,000 kilometers. Make sure that when you do inquire, you inquire if the previous owner had attached their service plan. Otherwise, that's it. Yeah. And on that note, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe till I see you on the next one. Peace.